Hi guys, so we've got loads to show you this month. This is an absolutely top secret product. You're lucky I'm even showing you this now. But it's going to be awesome, and that will have a feature later on in this month. Be a few days away, I reckon. So anyway, rest of the stuff that we've got to show you, obviously some of you know that we're prepping to go to the GT Malvern Bike Festival, which is going to be absolutely humongous. We've got a 9x9 stand there, so it's going to be cool. We've got loads of examples of our work to show off on the day, tons of products for you to buy on the day, and obviously one-on-one consultation about possible themes, projects you've got in mind, or even just what colour of floor graphics do I need? Oh, it's that colour. So hopefully that's really helpful to some people. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely wild. We've got the knolly, which is Viking theme. Not that obvious, really. You could think it's the crow, you could think it's many things, but it's actually Odin's ravens. But that's the beauty of a good design, it can be taken in many, many ways. We've got the Beavis and Butthead wide angle, which is actually looking so amazing. And yeah, tons of other stuff going on, really, like insane amounts. We've even wrapped a fishing rod. As you do. It did look really good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of what we've got to show you this month. There will be another couple of features coming soon, and I will hopefully do a video all about Malvern. See you in a bit. Here we have a track with the factory chrome graphics that they supply, and we've added our RockShox lyric and the Bond Ranger graphics. Really does finish the bike off, just makes everything look tied in and nice. Beautiful. Here we have an Orbea with bronze, fork and rim graphics. Against the neon frame, does actually look really cool. Nice work, and we'll see more of this bike soon. So, this isn't the first time you've seen this bike. It was actually featured in last month's video with chrome graphics. It's had a slight upgrade since. Oh yes, you can see it. Voltec Fallout themed bike tattoo kit. Literally working in clear print so that you can see the frame colour through, because the customer has put a lot of work into painting this frame themselves. You may have seen it featured on GMBN Tech. Those guys featured it because it's just so good. Anyway, have a closer look. In person, this bike is going to be amazing, and we have been informed that it will be along at Malvern at the customer display, so come and have a look at it yourself. So here we have a titanium on one, made to look like, drumroll, a B-17 bomber. It was quite a challenge actually, because the plane's absolutely humongous, and the bike's quite small and thin framed, being titanium steel shape. So yeah, it was quite hard. It does look really, really good though. We've used the Air Force logos to split the On1 logo, just basically hints of colour stripes in places, and of course the head tube pin-up looks amazing. GT Avalanche 2.0. We decided to just work with the factory graphics on this one, and that's why I've created this template that blanked it out, so that I was able to design with cat pattern inside the factory graphics. And my gosh, it looks awesome. I was really impressed. The thought graphics looked pretty cool. We have also added full rim graphics, you'll see them shortly, but yeah, that little meow cat pattern, kept it black and white. I could have gone mental adding actual images of cats, but yeah, sometimes less is more with a hint of purple. Here's the full rim graphics. You can get these online now. We have released them, should you be interested. Yeah, it just genuinely looks really cool, this bike. I outdone myself. So I've been hinting and banging on about this bike for ages now, and it's taken me a lot longer than I'd hoped. Problem with doing a paid job yourself, we decided to just make the job a little bit easier and spray the frame, which can be its own nightmare if you're not a professional. So always get your paint done by a professional. We're vinyl wrappers. So yeah, I base coated the frame white and then have just kept wrapping around the white base. GT Malvern pub bike. The idea of this bike is that it's just for a bit of fun, really, to ride around Malverns and go and get some more beer with. This is how the top arch of the forks got wrapped, and I will show you some more images of that in a minute. There does seem to be a huge trend in making bikes look like other nostalgic items. So that was the Kawasaki Muzzy ZX7, I believe. And we've done an orange Hitman in basically the same style. The wheels were black at first, so we've had to completely vinyl wrap them in a green. Yeah, we've put the number 1 back on. There wasn't a lot to the kit, and I said the same to the customer with the On1 that you saw shortly, not long ago, that steel frames are quite hard to work on with, you know, such a small area, so sometimes you just have to put a little hint of a theme and that is enough. So yeah, Kawasaki Muzzy Hitman, who'd have thought? So this is another one that you've seen a hint of last month. Yeah, so this is what the bike looked like before. This is a hint of what's on it. And yeah, we've done a full frame wrap, so as you can see in this image, we're still working on the top tube. And this is what it looks like with its top tube done. Fork graphics sporting Beavis and Butthead, of course, with chrome graphics. Head tube wrap. The badge is cut away from that wrap piece, so we've done that as a single piece leading around the head tube. Nice single piece on the top tube, and yeah, so awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, basically wide angle version of their living room. Put the TV on there so they're watching the TV, a little bit of litter, and this bike really sucks. As you can see, Beavis and Butthead chilling out there. Chrome logo. And yeah, not much more to tell you about this one. Needs some rim graphics, for sure, which will be added pre-Malvern. Yeah. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Another bike that we saw some of last month. It did go out for a little pedal, and we've changed the design theme to Humin and Mugen, which is Odin's ravens. We've polished the frame up to a nice alloy, and then adding the down tube graphic, which is quite a tricky fit. As you can see, it's got the raven's feathers with silhouettes of ravens working out from it. The raven silhouettes are actually taken from the Crankworks kit, designed by Knolly themselves. We've also added a gold inlay, tons of runes, a little bit of leather binding, Odin's main rune / compass, and there's just tons of detail going into this bike, and it will be at Malvern, so come along. So last month, another one that we did hint at, the Subaru theme. This is what the frame looked like blank last month. This is what the basic kit now looks like, because I did change it. I wasn't happy with what I'd first done. And this is what it looks like now. It's a much better result. It really does hint at being the 1997 Subaru, I believe it was. The artwork was taken from more the computer racing side of things, because obviously we don't want to be pushing tobacco brands. So yeah, there's such an awesome little bike. Again, will be at Malvern, along with the Missile 2, done in Castrol, and Missile 1 in Tommy Mackinnon. Who doesn't love a bit of oil slick? These graphics I have added to the site as their base version, but this is what they look like on a bike. So, in other news this month, yeah, I totally did this. I've always wanted to do this. Chop off a head tube from a bike. We're actually making a head tube display ready for Malvern. It's properly cool. So again, if you're coming to Malvern, then come and check out the 3D head tube badges. Designed loads of new product packaging, tons of new products with a nostalgia theme. We're bringing the full rim graphics, of course. Also done some graphics for a digger, which was pretty out there. You know, I get asked to do these jobs, and if I can, I will. Much like this one. Can you wrap a fishing rod in real tree camo? Yes, sir, of course I can. Do you want the logo putting back? So yeah, that was a really cool one. And yeah, we're pretty much just headlong into Malvern prep. And just a quick one for those wondering, what is GT Malvern Classic? What are we prepping for? Well, it's an absolutely humongous bike festival with tons going on, from races to a trader paddock to jumps and pump tracks that you can try yourself. It's a huge festival, and we hope to see you there. To know what it is, I'm not telling you, but I will give you a little hint. Lotus. Oh no, it's not a lotus.